Before I begin, I would like to thank you for giving me this opportunity to carry on applying for the Npower Engineering graduate scheme. My name is Celine Pang, and I'm currently a third-year student studying material science and engineering at the University of Sheffield. Throughout 3 years of academic studies and laboratory work experiences, I have built a strong interest into contributing environmental and renewable related projects. So, why would I fit it into the Npower family? In my first year at university, there was a Global Engineering Challenge Week, which I worked with students from other engineering disciplines on a project, which is to recover energy shortage in Bambui, Cameroon using renewable energy. And during the process, I have enhanced my communication skills by exchanging opinions and ideas on cost implications of materials used in both geological location and cost. This experience gave me the first insight of what it would be like to work in an energy-related project, which I really enjoyed. Npower is one of Britain's leading energy companies and one of Europe's leading electricity and gas companies. And I have always wanted to work in a team in an energy field which helps saving the environment as well as helping the community. And I believe Npower satisfies both areas by managing a finite energy source which helps to cut down the carbon emission and help tackle climate change to achieve energy efficiency. For the second question, what do I think the major changes will be both technically and commercially in the next decade to the energy industry? Well, there will be a population increase as time goes by, which means there will be an increase on energy consumption. Now, I'd like to mention the Paris Agreement. The Paris Agreement is an agreement within the United Nations Framework Convention on Climate Change, which starts in the year 2020. Its central aim is to strengthen the global response to the threat of climate change by keeping a global temperature rise this century well below 2 degrees Celsius above pre-industrial levels, and to pursue efforts to limit the temperature increase even further to the 1.5 degrees Celsius. And to achieve this, along with the increasing population, looking into renewable energy sources is definitely going to enhance the reduction of greenhouse emission. But I think it is also important to raise awareness within the community to prevent energy wastage, especially within the households. The main energy in the households is usually on electricity for the fridge, lighting, kettle, or maybe the TV, and the other one would be on heating for hot water and heater. For now, I know Npower is promoting smart meters into every household in the UK, which I think is a brilliant idea for the public to aware their energy usage by saving money for their bills. On top of that, I think there will be more smart houses in the future where people could remotely control their lighting and heating of their houses using an app on their smartphones. So, because people don't need most of the electricity equipment on when they're not at the house, maybe apart from the fridge or the freezer, and they probably wouldn't need the heating when there's nobody at the house. So having an app, they could just switch off things they don't need conveniently using their phones when they leave the house. For example, if people want their house to be warm when they get home, they could always turn the heating maybe an hour before when they get back using their app. And I believe this can prevent a lot of energy wastage as well as saving a lot of money. There is also a possibility on the expansion of decentralization energy, which means the energy is produced close to where it will be used rather than a large plant elsewhere and sent through the national grid. This local generation reduces transmission losses and lowers the carbon emission. And that concludes my opinion on what it would be like in the next decade of the energy industry. Thank you so much for listening, and I hope to hear from you soon.